The leadership training made me feel a lot more comfortable. That went really well. And then that night, I had a request to go meet this little girl and her mom, because I guess she hadn't met anyone with
Nice.
TSC before. So that was a really good conversation. She told me that she had hoped that she could be a junior leader one day, which is really sweet. I thought a lot of people there was a lot of conversations like that.
Really?
Yeah. So that was really good. Just meeting, because I hadn't met anyone in person.
So this was like your first, except for when you were little. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, just hearing people's stories. You know, not everyone's on the same spectrum.
Right.
Like TS, but when you come together in DC, you're all there for one reason.
I know.
And it was one of the most amazing days. And I thought it was just amazing, even meeting people. But then Wednesday, went to go on the Hill, and we started the morning with coffee with two of our Arizona senators.
Did you?
And I was representing Arizona. And that was.
So were you walking around with a group, or I assume you were with somebody?
Yeah, all of us in Arizona were together.
That's nice.
So that was really nice, because I know they said sometimes you kind of get split up. I was like, I hope I'm with at least someone.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what's going on. But yeah, we stuck together.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I was really nervous because I hadn't shared my story very often. And I have to do this multiple times in front of our representatives. And I don't know if it's because one of the senators, she's very involved and loves GCU. And it just it flowed so easily, and it was very informal. The coffee meet and greet thing, I think that was a really good way to start it off, especially being the first time. So that went really well, and then after that, it just flowed. I knew before, I didn't need to practice it. I know this; it'll just all go together in the end. And 10 meetings later, where you just feel this high of wow, that we just did all of that.
Yes. It didn't really hit me. I was I had to just push to get through it, and it didn't hit me till almost till I got home, what happened, but it was amazing. Yeah.
That was amazing. And then Thursday went up and shared about the junior leadership program with the group.
Did a great job.
Thank you. Yeah. And then it came back and everyone wanted to hear about it. And I just kept telling people, I can't even put into words how amazing of an experience that was. There's just so many aspects of it.
Yeah.
And it was unbelievable to be a part of that.
I know. I feel exactly the same way. And no one could have prepared me for it. They kind of lead you along with, can you go to DC? Do you want to go to DC? And yes. And, then there's all the process of it, but you really don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you had a really positive experience, and, your project is well received. So I hope that this being on here gets more people, hear it. And tell me what you have a website for your work. What is that? Is that for your photography?
Right now, it's just an Instagram page, Bree Johnson Photography.
Anything else that you want to share?
I think just one other thing I want to add is tomorrow we have our annual walk in Arizona.
Oh, awesome.
Which will be the first time I'll be a part of it, helping Deborah and Terry. So that is very exciting.
Oh, that's great. So you've helped them organize the walk. So what did you have to do?
I think a lot of the stuff is going to be tomorrow. I have offered to take photos of the walk.
Oh, nice. Okay. So this podcast probably will be a week from this coming Monday. So
yeah, so it would have already happened.
Right. But it'll direct people to the pictures that you took. We'll make sure we put the link up. Yeah. Good luck with it. I hope that it's great. And you're graduating in 3 weeks. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
I hope you have a great graduation. And do you have plans for the summer, or are you looking for a job, or what's your next venture?
I have applied to grad school here.
Okay.
So I'll be starting my MBA this summer.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. And then I'm just on the job hunt.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of waiting out to see how much time I'm doing it on the MBA online.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
So you're kind of waiting to see.
Yeah.
That's wise.
And I probably want a little bit of a summer, so we're going to get through graduation first.
Good idea. Good idea.
On the job hunt.
Yeah, I think, jumping into something before you know what it's going to look like is really smart.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure you'll find something. Thank you so much for being on. Do you have anything else that you want to share? I guess I was going to say if you could just give a little bit of a soundbite to, any young adults that are out there. What's your recommendation as far as, do you have any kind of message as far as managing, what are your best techniques for, anything?
I think a big thing is, especially when I was going through all of it, and it's even now, to not push away those around you, especially with family and friends. They try their best, and it may seem like they don't understand, but they're doing the best that they can do, and they will always be there for you. So I have learned to not push people away. So that's a big thing. And really
But was that an instinct? So want to do that? Because I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. So is that just kind of a protective for you?
Something I had to learn because I know my sophomore year of college, I pushed a lot of people away, and I later on realized because I thought they wouldn't ever understand that
you're not sure you can trust them.
Yeah.
I get it. I totally get it. I mean, no, I don't totally get it. I get part of it.
Yeah. It's hard, but I mean, they try their best, but there's all these other people out here in the PSL Alliance that, I mean, they know, like you said, no one's on the same spectrum, but they understand some aspect of it.
So get involved.
Yeah, I mean, I think getting involved is probably one of the best things that has happened to me, even though it hasn't been for very long. But you never know. You make a difference on someone's life, which I feel like I did a little bit of in DC. And I hope with the page, people really feel like they will want to share their stories and connect with others and be open to talk.
I love it.
I think that's going to be pretty huge for young adults because they didn't really have anything like that before. And I wish I had that when I was in high school.
Yeah, it's so needed. I can't tell you what a relief it is to me that you're starting this and that this is becoming well known, that, you really do need this support. It's kind of a unique condition, and the more of a network you have within the community, I think it will definitely serve you going forward.
Yeah, and even with little things, I think some good connections are going to be made, but even me with the other junior leader, Emily, who's on who helps with the Facebook page too, we have gotten to know each other a lot, and we have been able to ask each other questions about TS and life that I couldn't ask anyone else before. So having that is amazing. So I think a lot of other people are going to be able to have that too on the page.
Thank you so much for doing that, and glad our paths crossed.
Peace like a river.